interrupt your doom scrolling for the following art. Welcome to PNN, the Plaster News Network.
This first tool was brought about by the requests we've received quite a few times from families and parents all over the OI community. Most recently, we had a young lady who was rather distressed. Her child was in the ER with a broken arm, and she started getting some hairy looks from some of the staff. Now, I think this is something we can all identify with, and I think if we are prepared for these kind of things, we can easily set them aside and get your child the care that they need. So what we've done is we put together a free tool. It's absolutely free, no cost to you, just a little bandwidth. If you'll go to www.theoiguy.com/PPD1, that will take you to the web page that explains all about the sheet, as well as gives you a free download link to English and Spanish versions of the sheet. Very simply, just in summary, the front page is going to give you some ideas of how best to handle a situation. Typically, you're in high stress, your child is in pain, and you're getting some looks from the staff that you just don't appreciate. But again, unfortunately, I believe we've all been there. And this is something that'll help take the pressure off of you at the moment if you will take a moment today and fill out the backside. On the backside, you're going to see some lines and some open information for your OI child's name, their birth date. If they've been treated at that hospital chain before, they will have been assigned a medical record number, also known as an MRN, sometimes called an account number. It depends on how old their software is. Write that down if you have it. If you go to Advent Health in Orlando, Florida, and suddenly end up at Advent Health in Atlanta, Georgia 6 weeks later, guess what? That MRN number is going to be able to pull up all your child's records. That's why it's so important. If you don't know where it is, look at the paperwork that they gave you on discharge last. It should be right there in the upper right-hand corner. Also going to want you to write down your child's orthopedic specialist or OI specialist, their primary medical care provider. Now, in our case, when our son was growing up, we did not take him to an OI provider or an orthopedic specialist provider. We had enough confidence in our pediatrician that when we met him, when my wife was still pregnant, that he committed to us that if y'all come to my practice, I will investigate, I will study, I will take my own time to learn about OI so I can treat your child the way he needs to be treated. Son of a gun. 20 years later, the only reason we transferred out was he retired. Plain and simple. Great man, great man. You'll also find the OI's Foundation's 800 number. Just something that most people don't know. They do have a patient advocate on staff. I don't know if that's the exact title of the young lady, and when I find it, I will publish it on the website if she'll let me. But essentially, she's there to help parents and caregivers, folks responsible, path to walk when they get into a situation that they're not really sure about. So if you will put all that information down on the back of this page, as well as if you actually have a diagnosis from your child's doctor, their primary care provider, get a copy of that, laminate it. Take these two pieces of paper, fold them up, Mom, put them in your purse, Dad, stick them in your wallet, your briefcase, your jacket coat pocket, wherever you're going to be when your child needs the information the most. As a matter of fact, I suggest that you take a copy and give it to Grandma and the aunts, the uncles, the daycare center, the child's school. We've always had one on file with our son. Administration, just in case anything happens, they've got a basic care instruction sheet that they can refer to. That's why I know this works, because we've used it for over 20 years. So please, once again, theoiguy.com/PPD1. Download English or Spanish, whichever one is appropriate for you. And if you are downloading the Spanish one, please take a glance over it, read over it. I know the Spanish language has a lot of different dialects and accents, just like English does. So if I've missed something or I've mistranslated it, I don't actually speak Spanish personally, so if there's something glaringly obvious, please let me know. Give me a drop at theoiguy.com and we'll get it taken care of for you. In the meantime, watch out for our next tool set coming at you in about 3 weeks. Otherwise, have a great week.